The federal government just handed AI data centers a secret fast lane to the power grid. Quietly. No vote, no headlines, no debate. And it did this while ignoring the one problem that actually matters. There is a number buried in this decision that stopped me cold, and I will get to it. But first, ask yourself why your electricity bill is about to become collateral damage. Here is why this is happening now. The grid is jammed. Right now, there are projects waiting years just to connect to the power system, a backlog so massive it has frozen new construction across the country. The Federal Energy Regulatory Commission, FERC, decided to cut the line for one specific customer, data centers. The players here are FERC, the regional grid operators like PJM and MISO, and the AI giants desperate for power. The number that stopped me cold is coming up. So what actually happened? According to TechCrunch AI, FERC told grid operators to give data centers a fast lane for interconnections. In plain English, that means when a company like Microsoft or Amazon wants to plug a giant AI campus into the grid, they no longer have to wait in the same queue as everyone else. They jump ahead. Why does this matter to you? Because that queue is shared. Behind those data centers sit solar farms, wind projects, battery storage, and yes, ordinary new housing developments waiting to energize. When AI gets a fast lane, everyone else gets a slow one. That is the mini payoff to my first question. Your power, your local projects, your neighborhood expansion, all of it moves back a slot so a server farm can move up. By the way, if this kind of breakdown is useful to you, hit like. It genuinely helps this channel reach more people who are getting blindsided by stories like this. But here is the part most people are missing. A fast lane only works if there is road ahead of it, and there isn't. This is where it gets interesting. FERC fixed the line. It did not fix the supply. The same TechCrunch reporting points out the obvious flaw. The order failed to address electricity supply shortages. Read that again. We are not short on paperwork. We are short on power. Building a faster interconnection process when there isn't enough generation is like opening a new express checkout lane in a store with empty shelves. So, who is the villain here? Who benefits and who gets caught in the middle? The beneficiaries are crystal clear. Hyperscale AI operators who needed this exact unlock. The victim is the residential ratepayer, you, who never asked to subsidize an AI arms race. And the players caught in the middle are the grid operators ordered to prioritize a customer that consumes power on a scale no neighborhood ever could. A single large AI data center can draw as much electricity as a mid-sized city. Now imagine dozens of them, all waved to the front. Think about what that means for you personally. When demand explodes and supply stays flat, prices do not negotiate, they rise, and the bill lands on the household, not the hyperscaler. Stay with me. The last part is what actually matters. Here is the payoff, and it closes every loop. The most surprising thing about this decision is not that data centers got a fast lane. It is that the fast lane makes the shortage worse, not better. By accelerating connections without adding generation, FERC just guaranteed that the scarce power we do have gets claimed first by AI before anyone else can even line up. That is the number that stopped me cold. A single hyperscale campus can pull over over a gigawatt of power. 1 gigawatt. That is roughly the output of a full nuclear reactor, consumed by one building full of chips. Here is my prediction, and write it down. Within 18 months, you will see the first public fights over rolling rate hikes explicitly blamed on data center load. and at least one state regulator will try to claw back this fast lane. The conflict is now structural. It is no longer if, it is when. Before I go, here is your tech tip of the day. If you work in the terminal and you keep retyping long commands, stop. Use reverse search. Press Ctrl plus R in Bash or ZSH, then start typing any fragment of a command you ran before. The shell instantly pulls up your most recent match from history. Hit Ctrl plus R again to cycle further back through older matches. Press Enter to run it, or the right arrow to edit it first. Why does this matter? Because most people scroll through hundreds of lines of history or retype complex Docker and SSH commands by hand, wasting minutes every single day. Reverse search turns that into one keystroke. Pair it with a larger hist size in your shell config so it remembers thousands of commands, not hundreds. That is your tip for today. You just learned why a fast lane with no road ahead pushes your power bill up while AI jumps the queue. If you want to understand these moves before they hit your wallet, this is the channel. Subscribe to FutureEdge. I cover this every single day. See you tomorrow.